Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. I got 5 new Seikos to show you today, but really highlighting 3 of them. It's these 3 new Prospex turtle watches. They are turtle cases. They are king turtles, actually. But they have turtle shell inspired dials. They are special editions here for the USA. We'll check them out, and then I'll do a little, at the end, a little quick thing for 2 Seiko 5s that came out as well that do look pretty nifty. For my own wrist check, I am wearing my Casio Oak Yellow G-Shock, and on my other wrist is the Islander Calabro, the purple dial, with a white white FKM strap that we sell. It really makes the dial pop. Great summer watch. Anyway, let's see the Seikos. So I normally do not show the box unless it's something different. So this is the box that those Seiko turtles are going to come in. There's 3 of them in total, and isn't he cute? Look at that guy. I was recently in Hawaii on vacation, and we saw these giant sea turtles. It was pretty awesome. If you want to freeze frame the video and read this, you may freeze it now. You may freeze it now. So they're supporting wildlife in the ocean, etc. But we are here for the watches, though the turtles are cute. We are here for the watches. There's 3 of them. A brown dial, a turquoise dial, and like a bluish green dial. This might be my favorite for obvious reasons. This is gorgeous. We'll zoom in on that in a second. It does come with an extra rubber strap. This one comes with the blue, another one comes with the green, and the last one will come with an extra brown strap for you to swap out. But it is typical turtle, it is typical turtle fare, but these are king turtles, which means you are getting a ceramic bezel inlay or ceramic insert, so it won't scratch. And you're getting a sapphire crystal. So let's go over the features otherwise, because it is standard turtle fare. Like I said, it's 45 millimeters in diameter. It's 13.2 thick to that flat sapphire crystal. And because it's a turtle, you get just 47.5 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. It is a solid screw down case back. Of course, your embossed Seiko wave, and maybe you can see it just under this sticker here. There is an etched turtle, and I believe the word special edition or something, special edition is etched on it as well, and they are made in Japan. Beautiful turtle bracelet, solid link, solid end link. It is sized with pins and collars. I'm going to zoom back a bit. I think we're a little bit too close. And then you have a 4-position micro adjust on the flip block, and of course you have a diver's extension right there that will flip out if you want to put it on over a wetsuit. 200 meters of water resistance, ISO 6425, 22 millimeters on the lug width, and of course, as I said, you get that extra blue rubber strap. When Seiko sells their rubber straps now, they're well over $100. Not that it's a great deal that you're getting it for free. The retail price on the watch is $750. I'm only saying retail. I'm not going to say street price, because street price varies from time to time. And I get comments and feedback saying, well, you said in the video it was X dollars, and it's really, I found it for this. It's more now, it's less, whatever. So MSRPs typically don't change. MSRP of $750. Go to the website to see what the price is. So this is the SRP H59. I'm going to show you the 5.7 and the 5.5. USA Special Edition, you'll say, hey Mark, what's up with the day? And yeah, you would be right. I was kind of surprised by that as well. This might be one of the first USA Prospex watches that I've handled that has a kanji alternate language for the day. So really cool. Typically in the USA, the secondary language is going to be Spanish most of the time. It is a 4R36 movement, so hand winds, hacks, 40 hours of power reserve, screw down and crown for a full 200 meters of water resistance. Seiko 4R36 movement is beating inside. So the dial itself has a turtle shell pattern to it. I know you can see it. I will come in closer so you can, but I know you can see it. Seiko Automatic Divers 200, made in Japan on the bottom of the dial, 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. As I said, it is ceramic. Loomed? No. You have a loom pip, but it is ceramic. There we go. Nice flat sapphire crystal. Really beautiful. I love this one. This one's really, really nice. Let's see, 200 grams on the bracelet. So let's put down the, I don't know which one this is. And this is the 59, I said. Yeah, 59. So here comes the 57. Why are we going down and not up? Well, because the 55 is the one I like the least. I wanted to start with the other ones. So this is the SRP H57. There you can see it. And the retail price. So this is more of a greenish color. I don't know what you're going to call it. Aqua, not an aqua. Yeah, maybe like an aqua. This may be more of a turquoise. Okay, you can call this maybe like an aqua dial, a greenish blue. They chose to pair it with a dark green. Is that green enough for you? You can see it? It looks a little black in my viewfinder, but hopefully at home it's looking green to you. It is a green rubber strap with the wave pattern on it. But the watch itself is gorgeous. We have traditional turtle hands, generous loomer bright. We'll see what it looks like when the lights go down, but this is your aqua dial with the extra green strap. And lastly, oddly enough, it's the one I like the least, but it's the first one that sold when I put them up for sale on the website. This is the brown dial, and it comes with, well, what would you expect? A brown rubber strap. I guess brown is popular. You know, who am I to say anything different? The bezel insert on all of these is black. I would say on this one, the hand loom is a little more vintagey, if you will. It's got a bit more of a patina to it. I think it does. I don't think it's a trick of light. I do want to say it looks a little bit darker than the other two. But, you know, everything's the same. 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel, ceramic insert, sapphire, flat sapphire crystal. No candy bar Cyclops. I think that was a very, very smart maneuver when they came out with the monsters and the day date in the US a while ago. They put the candy bar over it. So I'm glad when they went to these kind of special editions, they didn't candy bar it. So let's see, that's the end of these. And as I said, I want to mention, get my notes out, SRPK 65 and 67. I'm gonna start with the 65 because it's got this awesome blue dial. So, and it's not running, so let's wind it up. So you may remember a couple months ago, I did a video on some vintage-inspired Seikos. When I say like monolem's SRPK 69, 71. This is following in the same vein from 60, 70 era watches with, you know, checkerboard on the dial or on the bezel. Obviously, there's a little bit of an automotive or racing tie-in here that they want you to feel. But this is going to be standard Seiko 5 FKX. What's wrong with me? SKX, 5KX, there it is. 5KX fair. So let's go through some of the numbers. It's going to be 42.5, 13.4 thick to a flat Hardlex crystal, 46 on the lug to lug, 20, it's a slightly domed Hardlex crystal, you can see it there. 22 millimeters on the lugs. It is a hollow end link, solid link bracelet. 4 positions of micro. There is no diver's clasp on it, diver's extension. Exhibition case back, so you can see the 4R36 movement in action. But for me, you have made in Japan on the dial, yes. For me, the standout here is this beautiful, beautiful blue dial. And a pretty cool checkerboard. I think we have 1 or 2 checkerboard watches already from Seiko, so this would just be 2 more. Nice facets on the indices, good polishing. I like the pop, the accent, and the automatic in script in the light blue. Really nice. Again, ready? Street price, 350 bucks. I'd say weight, 169 grams. Let's call it 170, okay? On the bracelet. And then there's another one I wanted to show you quickly. This is the black dial. Black dial is cool, but I do tend to think that with the checkerboard bezel and then the kind of alternating, you want to call it a chapter ring? Because the rehord is the other thing, if you really want to get technical. That's the rehord. But the chapter ring is kind of alternating to me. And then the alternating, I don't know, it's like wearing stripes and checkers or something. Stripes on top and checkers on the bottom. And it just kind of confuses my eyes a bit, makes it look extremely, extremely busy. But it is cool looking. This is SRPK 67. All the other specs about this watch are the same as the one you just saw. So here is that turtle. The green LumiBrite makes it very easy to tell the time, and you'll see we have a little sliver of lume next to the day date, and the bezel pip at the bezel pip at 12 for alignment. Like I said, these are ceramic bezels, but they are not lumed ceramic bezels. And let's see the Seiko 5, and there is the Seiko 5. Look at them, isn't that cool? The bezel's going around. Let's align that for you. Is that good? There we go. So this is the Seiko 5. Again, not as much LumiBrite on these, clearly, because it's not the most necessary thing. It doesn't have to have tons of lume, but easy to read. There is nothing next to the 3, so I guess that's going to be your registration, though I must admit, the 12 o'clock marker is just a little bit wider than the rest. So if you hear 45 millimeters and get scared, don't. The Turtle is a very, very comfortable watch to wear. The lug to lug is basically the same as an SKX. Even though it says, we say 45, wow, it's such a squat case. It fits wonderfully. Is that dial not awesome? My wrist 6.5, 6 3/4. And I love it. Not my wrist, the watch. So here's that checkerboard watch with the blue dial. Again, this is, like I said, this is standard 5KX stuff here, folks. We're not breaking any ground, so we know what the fitment on these is like on most of our wrists. Lovely. And I think that that is going to do it. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you some new Seiko King Turtle Prospex watches inspired by turtles. And also a Seiko 5 inspired by racing and vintage. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions, comments, anything else you want to say, put it down below. I'll be sure to address it as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.